My fucking god, this is so annoying. Alright, I'll be sure to get it next time. Hey guys, Technuke here. In this video I just wanted to show you something really cool that I found. I believe that this might be the way to getting into the Wrath of the Machine. And once again, this is a Wrath of the Machine raid glitch. And, well, Cloud thinks, like, originally thought that, like, a sparrow would be some sort of useless inside, like, bringing a sparrow from Lord's Watch into Foundry. Well, yeah, it's not as useless as you think. But, let's one step at a time. For those of you who haven't watched any of my old videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Titanfly, which is a using my Twilight Garrison in combination with my jumps, which regenerate, to do something similar to to use my jump, then followed by a sword swing uppercut, then Garrison, then and then sword swing and then fly for a little bit. If I time out my sword swings, as opposed to, like, because I can make it just about like half a second at the max before I start losing height, I will just gain a little bit more of a jump up in case we're going to be climbing walls, which we will be soon. In any case, well, I just wanted to show you just the beginning part, even though it's already in the previous videos, just to talk to you guys. To Mindfright or Mystic Outlaw. It's ironic because I didn't think I'd stumble upon this, but I guess you were kind of right. I did. I would stumble upon it. But yeah. This is something that I've been wanting for quite some time. It didn't turn out the way I did, although it did confirm some things. Just limits the amount of things that Shadow could have done, down to a few things. And my theory is that he somehow found a weak spot in the Death Barrier. In any case, you want to summon your Sparrow on top of the beginning of the crack, and basically you want to from then on you just want to drive it a little bit down to hit the checkpoint and drive it back out. And from here you want to come to this wall over here. Now there is a wall barrier preventing it's everywhere, right? However, with a Sparrow you can bypass it, and now you can access all of this beautiful, precious loot, which in my terms is all this area. Now, this is the place I was at with my 80% video, and that was with the Hunter. Now I can go to King's Watch if I wanted to, even though I'm pretty sure in the live stream I did find even though if I wanted to get out of, not King's Watch, I mean Rocket Yard, if I wanted to get out of Rocket Yard I could just use Mindfright's method. Oh, and that right there, that's the beams I was talking about, envious in our little conversation. So yeah, you can't get to them. Although you can, if you can, you're just gonna get instantly pushed back at the speed of like Sonic, because that place is heavy barriers. Like, think about like Mars on what's the name of that area? Like in the tunnels and Rubicon wastes. Yeah, those things are freaking heavy, bro. But it does have a weak spot. Now you also said that there was a height barrier there preventing you from going on that platform. Well, I disagree, and here is my proof. Anyway, so what you want to do is once you land on that platform is you want to immediately suicide because you're a failure. Now, because you want to need that second wind boot perk if your legs have them. Last hope is great if you're running with a teammate, and now you want to Garrison fly. You can use the curved surface of the servitor. And once again, this thing's like a godsend almost. And then what you want to do is you want to basically rise above and then basically slam on the lip of it. This is probably one of the best ways for the Titan to gain height. And as you can see right here, this is an area, once again, that pesky little barrier that we Sparrow breached through earlier. It's preventing us from going there, and here I'm kind of stuck inside of a U-shaped wall. It's very weird shapes, and by the way, that actually is part of the thing up top that I was standing on, like in the video which I Titan smashed. So there actually might be something here. You just have to find the right way to climb it. because that barrier to my right, there's one it's like ever present. If you can, I'm pretty sure you can't bypass it. The one in front of me is just a simple, about like 3 feet, right? I'm pretty sure if I have Blade Dance, I can bypass it. Although, here's the thing. If you can bypass the barrier at the bottom there, who says you can't do it on the very top with the Sparrow? You don't need a Titan Death from above. Maybe with Radiance. In any case, here, I'm just gonna show you. It's a bit harder down here because you don't have like a lot of height as before, and the walls it's kind of hard to tell where the barrier might be, so you can go premature. But I'll show you. So when I slam, and here's me holding the very top, as you can see, I'm just right now touching the barrier. I have very little room for error. It's a bit tricky to do. That's what I meant to say. And this area can react. This is area present on both Foundry and on Lord's Watch. Although I thought on Foundry you'd have some super secret little thing, but yeah, it's just a dream. Nevertheless, as you can see, this place is quite interesting. Well, there's walls all around it, but I'll show you why in a second. Why I think it's so interesting. Because, as you can see, not the invisible walls, but as you can see, I'm right now, like right about, there's like this weird like corner thing, like right there where I'm shooting, and I'm like, wait, so what's preventing me from going over there? So must be some strong? Nope, it just takes one sword swing. And when I go to explore, look at that. For those that don't know, that's the entrance to Lord's Watch. So if you ever get bored of exploring out there, well, let's just say you've earned yourself. You can go back. Now this whole entire area, this is like, because people used to glitch. This is a good way to get Titans and even Warlocks in here onto the parts, because before only Hunters can go over there, and now Titans and Warlocks can do it too. And then it's only a matter of time until Shido loses his spot as being the only person in Wrath of the Machine. When he does, that'll be the day.